bands are a really wonderful sensory tool to have in any church's sensory tool kit. They are very inexpensive, and it is a wonderful tool to provide for all your classrooms. And if you have chairs in your sanctuary, you might even want to consider putting them on some of your chairs in the sanctuary. And here's why. Kick bands are great for our movement seekers, for the people who have a hard time sitting still. They're also great for our proprioceptive seekers and those who need heavy pressure. And the kick bands are wonderful because they will help people to be able to sit still longer and listen better, as well as help with calming. So a kick band is just a heavy, thick rubber band, and just like you can see here, we put it on the front of the legs of a chair, and you can even actually use it on the front of a desk leg as well. And you can put your feet on them like this, and you can bounce your feet and wiggle your feet while you're staying seated. You can get so much movement. Some people even like to kick their feet or kick their heels against the kick band for a really great input. And that provides some heavy pressure as well as movement for the feet. We want to choose a kick band that is really thick. The thicker the rubber, the better, because you're going to get better resistance. It's going to stay in place on the chair or the desk better, and it's also going to last longer and be more durable. You can use these kick bands on adult-sized chairs or even on child-sized chairs, so they're wonderful for all ages. They work best if you put that twist in them. So you can see here I have a twist in this one and this one as well. And the reason we want the twist in the kick band is that it will be more quiet. If you don't put the twist in there, the two sides of the rubber will flap together and they will be more noisy. The twist also helps it to stay on the chair in place better, and it gives more resistance. And you can modify the resistance by putting more twists in there. The kick band is a really wonderful tool because it helps people stay seated. It allows them to move while they're sitting and learning, and it's a really great tool to provide that movement input. And remember, people that have a sensory need for movement, it's a need and not just a want. If people are getting up a lot during the service to walk around or during class, you may consider that that is a sensory need and not just a behavior. Some people really do need extra movement and cannot stay seated still. So things like the kick band, which provides some alternative seating, can really be helpful for them to be able to sit still longer and have more effective learning. Our proprioceptive seekers and heavy pressure seekers really do appreciate the heavy resistance that a kick band can provide. It can really help them feel grounded. It can even calm them and help with relaxation. If they are needing that extra movement and pressure, they are really going to benefit from a kick band. And a kick band is wonderful because it also can be used for the arms and hands. So you can get a lot of great resistance and heavy pressure through your arms. We can pull it like this and stretch it in a lot of different ways, and that gives a lot of great heavy resistance for the arms and hands. And again, that heavy pressure is helpful for calming, and it gives us that movement we're needing as well. You can also knot the kick band like this so it's shorter. If you're using it with the hands and arms, it can be less distracting. Also, it's not as tempting if the person is wanting to play David and Goliath. A kick band can also be used over the head, like a headband for pressure. Of course, you don't want to put it around your neck, but the head has a lot of great receptors in it, so it can actually provide a lot of great pressure and calming used as a headband. I love the kick band because it's a great sensory regulation tool. It's portable. You can put it in your pocket and take it anywhere you go. They're very inexpensive. You can supply the entire church's classrooms with kick bands on all the chairs. You could even put them on certain sections of the sanctuary on the chairs. They're very easy to clean. They're very simple to use. They're quiet if you remember to put that twist in there, and they're really durable affordable considering the cost of them. Best of all, they really work to help people stay seated and help with calming and relaxation so people have the ability to learn. This is Charla, your friendly OT. I'm so glad to provide free consulting to you about sensory tools and other sensory questions you might have for your church and ministry.